There were probably 60, 70 people here on Bostwick Avenue earlier tonight. Now there are still dozens of families out where Jermaine Woodward Jr. was hit. Unfortunately, that little boy passed away today. But if you take a look behind me, there is a makeshift memorial set up in that little boy's honor. Now, just a few feet from where that memorial stands is this makeshift speed bump that families have created here right where the little boy was hit. Why? Well, we saw the problem firsthand tonight. Cars speeding down this road so fast that when I tried to get out of my car for this live shot, one of them almost took off my passenger door. Jermaine Woodward fought back tears and anger Monday night as he raised his voice in hopes that the mayor of Jersey City might hear him.
He put a bike lane on his block. We should have been speed bumps. There's a school right down the block. There's a library up the block. And another school up the block. There's a bunch of kids around here.
Police say Woodward's son was hit Sunday while standing in the bike lane that runs down Bostwick Avenue. Jermaine Woodward Jr. had been waiting to cross the street when he was hit.
Two cars are speeding down. One hit him. The other one ran over.
The family says about 3 weeks ago, many of the parents on Bostwick had signed a petition calling for speed bumps. Woodward and the rest of the family tells us instead, they got this bike lane that runs parallel to traffic that normally flies down this road.
Made a speed bump out here in the middle of the street. That's right. Made it.
And what did you see today, Jermaine, with that speed bump there?
100 people come flying down, and they still flying down. They can't read. They say slow down. They don't know what slow down means.
Yes, I blame the city. We need the mayor to come down here and sit on this block just for 1 hour so that he can see for himself.
Couple things I want to point out here. You're looking at the makeshift speed bump that the family has created right behind the cones and then the 2x4 that they laid in the street to try to slow down traffic. This is where that little boy was standing when he was hit by the car. He was right inside the bike lane, which I'm going to wait for this car to go by me. You can see where this bike lane is for yourself. That's how close the traffic is to the bike lane. You can see how far into the road I am. Now, we did reach out to the city several times to talk about how this road was set up. We have not heard back yet. The Woodward family tells us they feel like they're stuck in a nightmare as conflicting stories have surfaced about what really happened on Bostwick Avenue Sunday, leading up to the death of 8-year-old Jermaine Woodward Jr.
It's making it a lot harder to deal with because when something's going on and you lose someone, you want answers.
The family argues the accident that ultimately killed Woodward was a hit and run. But on Tuesday, Mayor Steve Fulop said that is not what the investigation has revealed so far.
We identified both drivers immediately, and that was done the night of the incident.
Jersey City's public safety director says based on their current information, the car that struck Woodward immediately stopped at the scene. Witnesses and family members have been telling us different, however, saying the car that stopped was actually traveling behind the first car to hit the little boy.
One hit him, he hit a parked car, landed on the ground, the other one ran over him. The second driver did stop, but the first one kept going.
Patricia Gregory, who witnessed the accident, says Woodward was in the bike lane when he was first struck by that car that she says drove away. She says the second car, the one that stayed on the scene, hit the boy after he had already landed on the ground.
We are going through the process right now of trying to figure out which car actually hit the 8-year-old boy.
Now, there's also the question of speed. The city has made no comment as to how fast they believe that car was traveling that ultimately hit Woodward. After our report on Monday night, however, the city added this speed radar just a couple hundred feet away from where the incident took place.
Accidents are things that cannot be prevented. This is not an accident because it could have been prevented. If you were not driving in the bike lane, you would have never hit him.
No charges have been filed at this time, and we're told the Jersey City Police Department is still taking down information from witnesses. Ultimately, it will be the Hudson County Prosecutor's Office that would file any charges.